got it. River. I think this is going to Canada. Canada. It must be cold in Canada. Look at this guy. Are you Canadian?
No.
No? That beard is. Hey, it's like 15 degrees. I'm wearing a beanie. This fool's wearing a beanie. He's got a beard. I can't grow that. But quiet in here. And I hear something. Not fast enough. Ow, my finger. Ow, God. You got a thing for white girls, huh?
Love thick white girls. Got rid of the first one for a real one.
I don't know how I feel about these lips though. What? They're not big LA lips.
This takes me back to like my Honda days. Like everything was polished lip in the early 2000s. So when I walked in the shop the other day and Alonzo had these rims on, I was like, yo, he killed it on this. So what do you guys think? This is bad. I'm even more impressed, like our development with the Stage 1 is just drive dope as hell.
Hey, they're not 20s, but we keep them clean. Why? Working? He's out of the office. Isn't that weird?
Super. Nah,
I've never seen his legs. He's like PewDiePie. You know, you never see him below because he's always sitting behind the computer.
Wait. Alexi's on maternity leave.
Paternity.
Paternity. Oh, my bad.
He's a father. Shout out to Big Fear Man. Boyo!
Anyways, welcome back to the channel. We're doing some gangster shit. This guy's doing inventory on something. I don't know what.
1016?
1016. It's all we rock around here. 1016. So kind of did a maintenance on the SVJ. Went over it. I'm kind of like a person that's instant gratification. You buy something, you get gassed up, and you're just like over it. So I've realized that I haven't driven it in weeks. So after further thoughts, it's just up for sale. That's right, my personal SVJ is up for sale with a one-off top secret titanium exhaust that makes it sound like an F1 car, a real F1 car. And
put the flamethrower clip right here.
Boom. And then it's got AO13. What are those barrels called? The carbon, huh? Dimag carbon barrels, owned by yours truly. So if you want, I can sign it or something. But it'll be up for sale next week. Slide in our DMs or emails and have your chance of owning a beautiful SVJ. Why am I selling it? Honestly, there's no reason other than I don't drive it, and I just don't drive it. I think I'm gonna get an STO. I think. More logical for us.
I love that car.
Yeah. Then we got STO.
We saw that car from Coffee that one morning and looked
sick. SVJ is dope. It's a flex car. You enjoy it. But in reality, it doesn't do anything for our business. It's a cool car. Listen, if you guys have heard me, it's my favorite car, but I'd rather buy a car that could do something for our business, right? So,
what about a sand rail?
We were talking about that. So Jason Whitfield, our manager back there, happens to be a super 909 bro.
We're gonna interview him in a second. I'm gonna be like, the 9 bro 9.
So the sand sports are huge in Southern California. And we're like, what if we get a sand truck and just like go participate? So we could, those guys that are spending $300,000 on a truck could spend $300,000 on a Lambo. So we go out there, mingle, and like, hey, check out the Lambo we have in the trailer. Let's go for a drive.
In the sand. That'd be crazy. Imagine with the sand pedals.
No.
Oh.
You gotta be excited. Yeah, we're gonna do some dope shit today. Let's roll. Is it good? The bear in the woods? Does the bear in the woods?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
I mean, sometimes they don't. You're right, but yeah, this
Speaking of bears, we were walking Loki last night, around right around our neighborhood, and there was like 6 coyotes in the bushes right next to us.
Big.
Fool, 6 of them will f me up. I'm not fighting a coyote. I was like, oh, Loki's about to get murdered right now. That dumb kept trying to follow him too. I was like, it's a trap. It's a trap.
Did I ever tell you about when my cat almost got eaten by a coyote?
Hey, low key, they're kind of scary when there's like 6 of them. You're just like,
this little.
Yeah, but they were about to jump me.
Our little ghetto heaters right here. It's cold as shit.
Alright.
but I can't turn the heater on in this big ass building. That shit would be too much money. That's why we rock those little heaters. We turn the heater on in the office, but it takes forever. Like by noon, we turn the heater on like at 7:30. By 12 o'clock, it's warm up there. Anyways, check this out. This is Yusa's car. We just finished this car. We built this car like 3 years ago, and in the 3 years, it's always come back for more little updates here and there. We put some T1 Bellic rims, 18s with the Thompsons in the back, and then H radio in the front. Turn the power up a little bit. H3 right here. It's going to a local customer. He retired. So this is a retirement gift. He came in and literally knew what he wanted and says how much, gave me a check, and he walked out and said, call me when it's done. That thing came out cool, huh? The flame maps. So we're gonna put the rims on, but Ivan's done with this. Check this out. Full forged front lip. Look at, it fits like a glove. Look at that hood. Look at these fenders. Sheesh. I got the best paint guy west of the Mississippi. Color matched them perfect. Look at this roof. It's like a glove. You would think that motherfucker came out of the factory with the forged roof. Right? Forged mirror caps. Mirror gap. Fits nice and good. I see a lot of these people get these mirror caps and just slap them on. You got like a half-inch gap in between the mirror and the cap. That ain't cool. Forged sides. Yeah, so this one now is just focus on the drivetrain and put on the dyno, make a quick little 1700 and send it off to wherever 458's at that week. The man, the myth, the legend. No one ever knows where he's at. He's just all over.
Hey, no lie, this is always nerve-wracking to go through this door. Even if it's perfect, I'm always afraid. Woo! What the? Jess, why did you take my tripod? Now I can't selfie as good, but who lets this child drive this car? Put the window down. Come back here, child. Oh. You can't escape me.
What bothers me about this car is
Bothers you?
Bothers
This thing's a
I didn't want to sell it.
You shouldn't.
Like sold.
One of your first cars was like a Riviera Blue, right?
My first car was a Riviera Blue. It was a rear-wheel drive one. We'll try to find a picture and post it here. But we bought this car from Antonio Calvo from Calvo Motorsports. And I bought it and I was going to keep it for me.
That was my first badass car. E46 M3. 03, boy.
And by the way, I didn't want to sell it, but clearly we're in the business of making money.
Everything's for sale.
So,
including your CJ.
Absolutely. Nick from Colorado comes by. We built him a Mack White R8. Rallies the hell out of it. Brings the car in for service. Sees this car. He's like, I want it. So we built it for him. And there it is. We'll go to a bag that has 2 relays.
Is the flux capacitor? No? Not these?
So this is Danny Peace Car's third R8. What he did to the first 2 ones, I won't let you answer, but Google's your friend. He's just a wild driver. Ivan's finishing this up. It's a Stage 2 Plus car. You guys know that guy, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This is an R8. Why is that a Lamborghini?
It's a Lamborghini engine in an R8.
Mad science.
Tanner Fox is a local. I'm sure a lot of you guys know Tanner Fox. If you don't, dope ass kid. I don't like very many YouTubers, to be completely honest with you. He's one of them. I like him.
What about TJ?
TJ's my boy. I said I don't like very many.
What about Troy? 3 of them. That's it.
Everyone else can suck it. Troy's like my little brother now. He annoys the shit out of me.
There's too many Alexes out here.
Yeah. And that,
we have like 9 of them.
I mean, Amelia is my good friend. We have multiple YouTuber friends. Whistlin's dope that we mess with. Who else? Anyway, so his car, he bought this car yellow years ago. We dropped a vlog about it somewhere in the past. He's been driving it, but in the past year and a half, there's been a lot of updates. So he brought it in. He saw what Choice Car was doing, the flames. He's like, yo, I need that. So he brought it in. We did just updated all the firmware. Tony from Tony Palo. His son Kobe, he's actually like big into watching YouTubers. So last time when Whistlin was here, we FaceTimed, and he met Whistlin. So he's a big fan of Tanner too. So we're gonna FaceTime Kobe later. But Pop is almost done with this. Adding a rotary switch so we could be able to make it rear-wheel drive on the fly.
The old logo?
That is the old logo. Yeah, lots changed in the development of kits. A lot. It's crazy to look at a kit from 3 years ago. It's still a nice quality kit, right? Billet end tanks.
Oh, Nate.
I own Sheepey.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. So, yeah, so we're going to get it out of here right now because we got calls about transients coming in, hanging out.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. And like the thing is, like, I get worried because we got a lot of expensive cars, man.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it's like, it attracts.
Oh, I bet. The wrong kind of crowd that you don't want over here floating around.
Yeah, nah.
So, yeah, anytime you guys see a car that's abandoned, you call us, we'll come out, we'll tag it for like a 72-hour, and after 3 days, if it's still here, you call us back, we come out, we can tow it.
Yo, how's everything else been, like, as far as your time in the city?
Well, we just got ranked like 3rd safest in the nation per capita.
That's good.
So it's for California, it's pretty good, you know?
Yeah, especially for California.
So,
Later. I always want to keep it cool with the local law enforcement. Like, you know, it's those guys, you know, work. Our town is small. Marietta is not big. Like he just said, it was the 3rd safest ranked town in the nation. That's big. I moved originally to Marietta to make it for my children to go to a local private school called Rancho Christian. My 2 oldest boys go there and just stayed and became a local. You know, it's a small community. You know, everybody knows each other. We stay very private, as you guys know. Our cars get shipped in from all over the country, world. So our doors are always locked. You know, we're not a retail business. But yeah, I try to be respectful. You know, the local, you know, there's a church right across the street from us, so they get mad at the loud cars, and I always try, like, the SVJ is so loud, and like, oh, he's speeding up and down the street. I was like, I'm really not. It just makes a lot of noise. You know, so I want to always, you know, introduce myself when I notice a cop that I don't know. I know most of them, so I like to just introduce myself and say if, you know, anything they ever need from us or whatnot, so. I forgot I got a ticket. I want to pay this. I was going 10 over. What a dickhead. So we're going to close out this vlog with a little bit of SVJ. I've driven this puppy in some time. Might be the last time I drive it. Nothing like the sound of a V12. Just this morning I was doing pulls in a 1400 horsepower R8. Well, it's fun as there's nothing that beats this sound. I don't know if I should sell it. Very special. It's not fast at all. It's actually slow as hell, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But like how I get it to bang is if you like 50-60% throttle and you rev it out, and then right when you shift to get off the gas so it dumps the fuel, that's how it pops. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm not going wide open throttle when I'm revving it out and you guys hear the pop. I'm actually intentionally doing partial throttle, anywhere from 30 to 60% if that, to be honest with you. So it's not actually moving the car, it's just making noise. All I'm doing is literally just hearing the sound of that engine, and it never gets old. You don't need to be going fast to hear that. It's kind of like a big block with a big cam. It's just a sound that is just unique in its own, and that you can't beat. I don't care if people say, oh, $1 million car and it's slow and it's that. You don't buy these cars to be the fastest. You buy it to be the baddest on the road. Look at the presence. Everybody looks at it. This is what you call king of the road, man.